right, thank you. Congratulations, Rachel. You did such a wonderful job in this film.
Oh,
And I
thank
just
you.
want to know how much bloody fun you had making this movie.
It was a lot of bloody fun. It was pretty bloody, actually, when I think about it. It was great. Yeah, we had a great time, and the guys are great. I think they're just such a great team, Jude and Robert together, and yeah, it was great.
What was it like for you to, kind of dive into this Sherlock Holmes? I mean, here you are, a nice Canadian girl. We know about Sherlock, but let's face it, we're not studying it and everything.
Right.
Did you study up on Irene? Did you read some stories? Tell me about your kind of prep for it.
Well, I mean, Irene is only in one of the stories. She's in Scandal in Bohemia. So there's not a lot of information on her. What's there is great and exciting, but it sort of was up for interpretation, really, and that was good. There was some, relief in that I could just kind of go at her from whatever angle.
And I'm sure the costumes, didn't hurt at all, wearing those costumes. Just tell me about it. Because
they hurt a little bit.
in reality, yes. I meant it, yeah, because, wow, how on earth did you tighten yourself into those things?
Well, I didn't do that. I needed help. That was like a 3-man job. But they were great. They were great for the character and for, posture and, a certain kind of breathing. And I honestly don't know how women did that day in, day out. I have no idea. I was such a baby about it. But they were great for the character.
And how long did you have to stay in that outfit pretty well on a regular basis per day?
Well, some days I'd have to weigh it out. Like, is it worth taking it off so I can eat? How hungry am I? It was like always a big question in my mind. But it was often easier to just leave it on, suck it up.
You're in it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Stay with it. Now, why do you think Irene is attracted to Holmes, or what is it about them that makes them tick, do you think?
Oh, I think he's the only man that's ever, bested her. That, I think they just excite each other and keep each other going in this weird way. They do this dance, and I think they really look forward to it in an odd way, even though it's difficult. And I think they inspire each other in a way.
Yeah, and she's really a woman ahead of her time.
Right, she's a modern girl. Yeah. She's a bit of a gun for hire and an adventurous, and she lives in this sort of underworld of crime, which is not the usual. Yeah. For any woman, really.
Not very ladylike, but we liked her. I liked her. She was very spunky. You did a really good job with her.
Thanks.
And how did you enjoy doing all the physical stuff that you had to do in this film?
Oh, I love that stuff. I mean, I love physical acting, so I grew up playing sports, and this is the closest thing I have to doing that anymore. So yeah, I love doing that.
Now tell me about working with. Well, let's start with Robert Downey Jr. I mean, one of my favorite actors in the entire free world. I mean, what was it like for you to just get on set and watch him transform into this Sherlock Holmes?
I mean, he's just so great to watch. He works so hard, and he's so naturally gifted. He almost doesn't have to. He could just sort of show up every day and phone it in, but he doesn't. He works amazingly hard. He's so fit. He's always working, always thinking. He goes through and he hand picks Sherlock's props, for the day, and he's just always this just bubbling over with ideas and thoughts and character choices, and it's fantastic to watch.
Do you find yourself learning from someone like that?
Oh yeah, how could you not? Yeah, just you don't even have to ask him anything, just watch him.
Yeah, amazing. And then his chemistry with Jude Law, I mean,
whoa, aren't they great?
They're phenomenal together, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better chemistry I've seen with, male-female relationships, but on a really fun level. Tell me about working with Jude as well.
Yeah, I mean, Jude is, he's such a team player, he's so collaborative, and I just thought he there's so much speculation about who's playing Sherlock, who's playing Watson, and I just thought Jude was so perfect for it. I think he just slipped right into that role, but reinvented it as well. And it's like a new Watson that I think is really attractive and funny, and he has faults, but he's like the loyal the loyal friend. He's everything you'd want Watson to be.
Yeah. Do you think Irene and Holmes actually have a future together? Like, could they?
I think it will always be difficult with them. I think it will always be tumultuous. I don't see them settling down and having babies anytime soon, but you never know.
It must be very exciting for you, Rachel, because here's a film that I think is just going to do so well, but it really does have the potential to be a franchise. What is that, how does that make you feel to think, I could be in 2-3 more of these films?
Right. Well, I mean, it's exciting. It's one of those things you sort of don't want to think about it till it happens. So I'm trying to be level-headed about it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And did you, by the way, see Sherlock and Watson as superheroes?
Yeah, they are. They're pretty incredible. I mean, Sherlock has a sixth sense. He does sort of have powers that other people don't have. And then they work so well as a team together. Yeah, I suppose they are.
Well, speaking
period superheroes.
Yeah, exactly. Period superheroes. And speaking of superheroes, there's all that rumor about you possibly being in a superhero film yourself. Would that be something that you might want to consider?
Being a superhero?
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to be a superhero. Who wouldn't? Yeah, I mean that sounds great.
What's your favorite superhero type of film to watch or character?
I grew up I had one of those viewfinders, and the Wonder Woman one was my favorite. So I love her. I think she's so great.
See, I could see you as that, and you could squeeze into that outfit as well.
I don't know.
You could do it.
Very
quickly, I have to ask you. We're so proud of you in Canada. We really are. And you're just doing so well. What is it that you attribute your success to?
I've had a lot of great people around that have helped a lot. I mean, I wouldn't be here without. I think about if I hadn't gone to theater school in Canada, I don't know that I'd be sitting here right now. It's amazing when you think about, or just having such great teachers in school that sort of inspire you or show you a new way, or maybe you want to try this, and just the things that spark you up, the people around you that do that. I definitely wouldn't be here without them.
Well, and you're amazing talent too, so don't shun that aside. But you were really fantastic in this, and
thank you.
Always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Nice to talk to you.
Coming home for the holidays at least?
Definitely.